Where will you be?
I went to this big ass hill and I made a song. Now, I've always been interested in how your environment affects the music you make, so we decided to test it. We made 2 songs. Here's how we did it. Welcome to the video.
Where will you be? I see my life when curtains fall. Too happy.
The way that I started making music was any place and any time that I had access to my laptop and my earphones, which was mostly high school. People were trying to listen to music in their classrooms doing this. Nah bro, I was just making that shit. Low effort, lo-fi beats until I started caring about my music, thanks to Ariel. And then I just didn't touch grass for like 3 years. But now, I'm a little better, and much to the chagrin of my teachers, a little bit smarter. So I'd like to run my own little experiment. My hypothesis: does your environment affect your beats? My controlled variable is currently out of control. My independent variable, the place I'm going to. And finally, my equipment. And this camera is courtesy of Darshan, good friend of the channel. I should put this down. God damn, not again. This has FL samples. Take it for shits and gigs. Yoink. This thing is bulk beyond belief. So I hope I have enough time to do something with it. A little picnic mat. And my notebook. And a pen with which I shall write my thoughts. Should be it for gear. Here's the fit for today. Shoe position. Yo, we're here. Oh, we're here. You know, my greatest fears in order are 1. Drop bears. 2. Snakes. Ooh. And 3. Clowns.
This shines, right?
Nah, I'm playing. Just about the clowns thing. I live in Australia where the first 2 were very real and honestly imminent threats.
This shines.
Here we are at the fucking summit. It's a lot of fucking dirt here, eh? Lots more pretty to look at.
This shines.
You can catch the train station down there. And we just left earlier. And the fucking rest of the video. Alright, setup time. Time to set up.
I've been really trying.
How you going? I think my plan to try and save battery on this balked laptop. I'm gonna play some guitar. I'll probably figure out some drums in my head. And that way when I open this thing up, I got about, my guess is 30 minutes, maybe, optimistically an hour, running FL Studio. So I'm just gonna channel the wind around me. No, do my best to make a solid beat, I guess. Ukulele time. Look. Just filling stuff out. Trying to get something nostalgic, something a bit almost sad to it, but more like an underlying of sad. Maybe less so disappointment and more like guilt, you know. Maybe more guilt. I think that's it. Drum time. Time for drum. I guess there will be no actual production on this hill. I see you, God. Me and God are like this right now.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't tell you not to double check, you gear, dumbass, stupid ass looking ass. Hey, don't look away from me like that. You see me? See D's nuts, I'll make it rain.
Anyways, at the very least, not all is lost. I have my little notebook of lyrics and a pen. You know what? It's kind of fitting. We're going rustic, fellas. I should have checked this before. I'm a little acoustic, but I'm sad I don't get to put a fat 808 on my ukulele.
Cover up, cover up, cover up, come I see my love and you're falling too much to cover up, coming home.
2 melodies going right now, and usually, because I'm indecisive, I just throw them both on top of each other. And I should be able to see that in the program, but I can't. So I'm just gonna use my brain and try to think about it.
Cry when I'm thinking about it.
So who do you like? How I usually write stuff is, it's actually a word I've learned recently called prosody. A lot of songwriting for me is the art and the skill of conveying an emotion or a story and facilitating that story within a prosody that sounds good to listen to. It's always servicing the music first, because I think that really is what imbues the emotion, and secondly with the lyrics and the story that's being told, because I think that provides the most context and the most relatability. So with the lyrics I've just top lined, trying to take the prosody that I freestyled and the consonants and where the rhythm is sitting and everything, and trying to turn them into words that conveying the same emotion as the ukulele instrumental. And I think that's, for me, is usually the biggest challenge, and that's really what I look out for when I'm writing music. That's how I write music. Pro songwriting tip for any aspiring songwriters out there. Whenever I have any anxieties about the lyrics I'm writing, I just read them as though Anthony Fantano doesn't really like it and he's reading it out in one of his YouTube videos. So, where will you be when the curtains falls? You happy? That's all I want. I'll give it like a solid 6.
Transition.
Where will you be when the curtains fall? You happy? That's all I want. I'll see my love in ya. Don't feel too much. Make it up, run it up, just to cover up coming on.
I think I got some lyrics and melodies that were inspired by this place and my time with it. I think I got an instrumental that carries the emotion of moving forward, growing up, feeling disappointed in who you are and who you could be. And I feel wet because it's raining. I should really go before it starts getting worse, but we'll do one more playthrough.
Where will you be when the curtains fall? You happy? That's all I want. Oh, where will you be? I see my love when the curtains fall. Too black for me. I'll make peace down. Can I
Still so packed
be
up.
happy for you? If I'm not there, stuff it up, say too much.
Taking the long trip back home. I feel good. I mean, hopefully the beat turns out as I'm cooking it in my head. I'm really letting it marinate. Fuck.
Hello there.
So on the walk home, I did have some ideas about what I wanted the drums to do in relation to the feelings that I wanted to portray, like a guilt-ridden, nostalgic type beat. Anyway, here's what I laid down. So the drums go like this. But the bass, the bass goes like this. But the vocals, man, the vocals? You already heard them, and altogether it sounds like this.
Where will you be? I see my love when the curtains fall. You happy? Run it up. That's all I want. But where will you be? Not be happy when the curtains fall. Fight for me. I will make us.
And then I sent it off to Ariel for mixing and mastering. But this man obviously did not get the memo, and he just ended up remixing the entire thing. So we can see how the location sort of affects our entire process. He did turn out something that's quite different, I think, to what we usually make. Take of that what you will. You can find links to both songs in the description below. Let us know how we did, and subscribe. Cheerio, fellas. Here's Ariel's version.
I see my love in you, don't feel too much. Make it up, run it up, just to cover up, coming on. Can I be happy for you if I'm not there to stuff it up? Say too much, just to cover up.